Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Raw Doing Stuff. So today on the channel, we're smoking a prime rib. This is an 8-pound prime rib. It's had the bones cut off and tied back on. And this is a prime grade prime rib. They make choice grade, select grade. The name of the cut is a prime rib. It's basically the ribeye steaks. If you cut this into steaks, it would be a ribeye steak. Most of you probably already know that. But anyway, what we're going to do with this prime rib today, we're going to take this butter. We're going to mix in some seasonings and spices with it. We're going to mix it up. We're going to slather this thing with our garlic and salt and pepper is what's going in there, butter. And we're going to slather that with it. We're going to put it on the smoker and we're going to smoke this up. Stick around and I'll show you how we make the perfect prime rib. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you how I do this. This is my favorite way to do prime rib. I've got 2 tablespoons of salt here. Now this is salted butter, so I cut the salt back just a little bit. I've got 3 tablespoons of really coarse ground black pepper, probably like a 16 mesh. And then I've got 2 to 3 tablespoons of minced garlic. I just use the pre-minced stuff because I'm kind of lazy that way. Some people like to cut it up, whatever. To me it all tastes the same and this is a lot easier. And it's already cut up fine for you. So I set this butter out all night and I let it soften. The other thing you can do is like what I done. I put it in the microwave for about 30 to 40 seconds and just let it get good and soft, because you want to be able to mix this up easy, get all your spices in it throughout, and then we're going to get it spread on this prime rib. Okay. That's looking good to me. Now this is 1.5 pounds of butter I've got here. And what I'm going to do with it is it's just like spreading it on a cake. I'll leave the bones tied on here. And we're just going to cover this thing from top to bottom with butter. Because you know the only thing that makes food taste better than bacon is butter. And this will be the best prime rib you've ever had if you do it this way. I guarantee it. It's so awesome. Alright guys, so we got this slathered with butter. We got the bottom the best I could without brushing it all off the sides. You can see it's completely covered. I don't have any meat showing. That's how I like it. Wind's trying to blow my camera over there. It's pretty fierce out here today. But anyway, we're going to get this on the smoker. So I'm just going to put that right here on the bottom. Now what we're going to do is we're going to sear the outside of this first. So what we want to do is you want to put it on your smoker if it'll go that high, or the highest setting it will go. This is going at 500 degrees, and we're doing a 5 minutes for 1/2 pound of meat. So we're going to let this go for about 40-45 minutes, and then we're going to lower the temperature to 225. We'll put a probe in it, and we'll go for our target temperature, which is going to be around 135. So we're going to let it ride, and we'll be back in 45 minutes to lower the temperature. Now one other thing, you can see I put it on this rack. That's going to catch all this butter as it melts off and baste that meat. Alright guys, so it's been 45 minutes. We're going to take a look at this prime rib and see what it's looking like, and we're going to turn the grill down to 225 degrees. Alright, let's see what we've got. Oh yeah, look at that crust we've got on the outside of that. That's looking good. Looking really good, and that's what that butter will do. So now We're going to put our probe in here, right into the middle of that thing, so that we can get our temp. We want that thing to be at about 130 when it's done. We're going to close that up. We're going to turn this down to 225. Okay, we're just going to let that ride there until we get to about 130, 135 on our meat. Alright guys, we're at 134 degrees on the meat there. So it's time to get this off here. And we're just going to wrap it in some foil, let it rest. Oh man, look at that. I had to put this spatula here because it kept falling over on me. So I stuck that there to keep it from falling over. So we're just going to put this over here, set it on our cutting board here. I'm going to wrap it with this foil. We're going to let it rest for about 20-30 minutes. And then we'll be ready to eat. You don't want it too tight because we don't want it to like sweat in there. We don't want to ruin our bark. But we're just going to cover that thing up like so. Let it sit there. We're going to let it sit there, like I say, for 15-20 minutes. And then we'll be back to cut it up and see how we did. Alright guys, so this prime rib has been sitting for about a half hour, and it's all I could do to wait that long. We're going to get this off here. First thing we're going to do, I mean, look at that thing. There goes my tinfoil. I got to bring you in here, let you get a closer look at this. And is that a thing of beauty? The way that butter makes just such a nice crust on there. It's just awesome. Alright, so I'm going to get this string off here first of all. Get this thing untied. Pull these bones off. Oh, that looks good. It smells good too. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to get a slice off here, but I'm going to bring you in close so that you can witness this, because I know this is going to be good. Alright. I'm going to try to cut this so you can see it. Oh yeah. That looks good, guys. It's a little more done than what I typically like, but the people I'm eating with, they like it pretty well done. Look at that smoke ring on there. That's awesome. See that? It's looking good. I better get a taste of this. Oh. Unreal. Unreal. You can taste the richness of that butter, the salt and pepper, the beefy flavor. It's just perfect. I don't know how you could get a prime rib any better than this. It's a perfect method to cook it. I've done it several other ways. This is by far my favorite. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up and a like, and we'll see you on the next one. I got to get this inside. We need to eat some dinner.